Hallo Leute und herzlich willkommen zum letzten Special. Wow, ich fange mit den besten Sprachfehlern der Welt an. Herzlich willkommen zum letzten Special zu Celestian Tales Old North. Ich habe mich am Ende für den ersten Charakter, den ich gespielt habe, entschieden, für Renner. Auch wenn ich sowohl Isaac als auch Lucien und Camille alle vier sehr mag. Die anderen beiden finde ich so mittel. Welcome, young ones, to Castle Levantine. Your journey must have been long and tiring, but I ask that you listen to what I have to say. Your parents sent you here so that you can learn under my tutelage. I may not be the best mentor of knightly arts, nor may I be the best in matters of piety. But as bearer of the sacred sword Garu, I shall do my best to teach you. Camille of the Rhine, how's your family? Is Lord Robert in good health? He tries to give that impression, my lord, but my father isn't getting younger. I see. Shall I send some medicine as gift for him then? Your brother too earned his knighthood in these halls. I shall temper you in the same fire. I hope I can make them proud, my lord. Ah, isn't it Wayna from House de la Forêt? Stories of your might precede you. You see them firsthand soon, my lord. Your family is unsung heroes that defend the realm, Master Wayna. Do you think your own legend can someday rise up to the glory? I wouldn't have been agreed to come here if I didn't believe so, my lord. What a spirited youngster. I expected much of you kids. Ah, Aria of the Godland, Godland Geraldines. I was surprised to hear of your coming. I am, after all, far from being the most precious of knights. My lord is too humble. The name Levant owns these for its praise all over the Old North. Faith comes in many shapes, my lord. Thy great wisdom is one among them. Also, this is an honor for me to be allowed to learn under such a man. We'll see. I see Lord Garrett has taught you to be a prodigy in the art of speech. You no doubt succeed in the ballrooms, but there's more to knighthood than politics. I understand, my lord. I shall deliver these my best. Lucien, my look at how you have grown. I've heard you've just vanquished another band of renegades with your uncle. Is it true? Indeed, my lord. Lord Uncle himself led a skirmish to glorious victory. Lord Uncle, a some odd choice for a nickname, don't you think? I'm sorry, my lord. I got used to calling him as such. It's all right, Lucien. Anish is allowed to be fond of her uncle, isn't she? How's my brother-in-law doing? Still as relentless as ever? As is fitting for the finest swordsman in the Old North, my lord. Good then, I hope he'll always stay that way. Young Master Isaac, my deepest condolences regarding the state of the Golden Lakes. I'm not very close with your father, but I shall respect his last wishes and take you in as a squire. Thank you, my lord. Is something wrong, my lord? No, something is troubling me, but I can't seem to put it. I guess I'm just getting bored and forgetful. Now, this is a rare occurrence indeed. It's not often we see an elf wishing to be a squire. Yet the badge of abroad, it's your father's, you say? Yes, mother gave it to Illy, and said that it should show it to you. I knew him full well, Ilian. Your father was a good man. And if you are indeed his daughter, then you do have the right to be knighted. Enlightened. Thank you for the opportunity, my lord. Illy will cherish these days. First of all, perhaps I should have you learn how to correctly address nobles. Huh? Did Illy say something wrong? No matter. I suppose it will take care of itself later. Knighthood. Such a thing is not a privilege given to those born of noble blood. It's a sacred responsibility given to us by the heavens and by those who came before us. Some might think that being a noble means being entitled, but that's not all what it is. Nobles oblige, the phrase goes, you are nobles, not only entitled, but also in duties. Your training not be easy, squires, nor will it be pleasant. This isn't a place for that. I might not teach you how to behave in court, nor how to charge to battle atop a destroyer. Okay, schon, sagt mir grad gar nichts. But I will teach you the most basic of important tenets of knighthood. To perform your duties. Duties to our people, duties to our queen, duties to our realm. These are things that won our world. Husband, dearest, perhaps you should keep the speech brief. These young ones have just traveled far away, right to reach Levantine. I'm sure they need rest. Yes, you're right, dear. Forgive me for the overzealous already. I tend to get carried away at times. Perhaps most of the time, husband, dear. Let me show them to their rooms, as they can rest. Very well. Get some rest tonight, squares. Tomorrow. Ich wechsle gerade die Stimme zweimal pro Sekunde. Tomorrow you will start your training. Jacques Levantine's Master at Arms shall be our mentor for the day. It will be glorious. A start to your adventures. I have no doubt of that. This will be your room for the duration of your stay in Levantine, Master Renner. But why does it reek in here? Oh, it's probably because I've consumed a few things from the kitchen. So that's where those plates come from. Clearly you have much to learn about manners and hygiene. But at least you seem to be studious. Have you finished this book yourself? This book yours? Oh, Dad, I haven't read a single page of it. It's only there to hold the door open. I see. I might have expected a bit more. Don't worry, my lady, I may lack refinement, but my skills with the axe will make up for it. I don't doubt you renowned strange winner. I'm afraid you think that'll be enough. This talk again, huh? What good is a knight if he can't defend his people? Knights are not all about fighting, young squire. You'll learn about it soon enough. Feel free to spend the rest of the day however you want, but don't forget the rest. Show respect by being at your best in the training tomorrow. If you ever wonder where you should go, check the law book to see where you should go next. Oh, danke, danke, Questmarker-Frau. That keep you from being lost. I understand, my lady. I believe you to your own then. May you find Levantine an enjoyable place. Ja. Einmal Level Up. Ich kann dieses Buch nicht ansprechen, das war ja klar. Und ja, da haben wir auch noch keine neuen Sachen bekommen. Kann ich? Nein, ich kann nicht an der Stelle speichern. Die Kisten will ich auch nicht ansprechen. Oh, hier geht es echt noch tief runter, aber hier scheint alles mit Kisten voll zu stehen. Ich könnte mich schlafen legen. Ich könnte die Leute besuchen. Hallo! Oh, you started me. Can I help you with something? If not, I'm a little busy sorting all this stuff, so, can you please leave? Bin ich dir zu grob, oder was? Entschuldigung. Da. Und du bist vielleicht ein bisschen aufgeschlossener.
Hello, my name is Lynn. Illy is still new to all of this. She's a little afraid of making mistakes, but she looks forward to playing with the other squares. It will be fun, right?
Du hast, glaube ich, nicht ganz verstanden, worum es geht, aber es ist schön, wenn du Spaß haben wirst.
Greetings, fellow squire. May the dears guide us both in our quest for knighthood.
Ich glaube, die beiden passen nicht zusammen.
Hello, fellow squire. What can I help you with? Let's do our best in squiring and become knights together.
Ernst? So, hallo.
Oh, hello there. Can I help you with something? We're going to do many things together from now on. I hope we can work well with each other.
Ich glaube, mit ihm hier wirst du noch am ehesten klarkommen. Isaac. Hm? Wow, das sieht aus wie eine abgefuckte Version mit kürzeren Haaren von mir. Oh, it's good to see new faces around. Welcome to Levantine, Squire. Do you fancy reading? Are you here to find a book or two? You can find many things to read here. Go on ahead and dig in. Er ist Bibliothekar. Hallo, mein Name ist Astori und ich bin hier der abgefuckte Bibliothekar. Geil. Interessant. Ein Brunnen, ich kann nur auf den Wegen laufen. Also, man merkt schon, dass das Spiel wahrscheinlich jetzt nicht das allergrößte Budget hatte. Aber, wie gesagt, ich finde, also, ich weiß nicht, die machen es durch Writing wett und wenn das Kampfsystem einfach simpel ist, aber gute Taktikmöglichkeiten bietet, bin ich da voll dabei. Ach, das war der Thronraum. Ich glaube, mit den beiden rede ich mal nicht. Ich bin nur zufällig vorbeigelaufen. Ich bin bei meiner Jogging-Routine. Hallo. Hi.
This is the castle dining room where the lord and lady eat and sometime receive guests. You will be dining here each evening with the lord and lady if they're available. Please make sure to wear something presentable. Night guns are not acceptable.
Oh, die Küche, das finde ich gut. Hier bin ich Prinzessin.
Master and Mrs. What are you doing in the kitchen? This isn't a place for nobles. Your clothes will get dirty if you stay here for too long.
Ich glaube, das stört Renner am allerwenigsten. Aber ich finde schade, dass auf nichts reagiert.
Please don't bother me while I'm cooking. Don't want anything to get burned, do you?
Oh, ein bisschen Röst darum. Finde ich gut. Ich mag diesen groben Typen einfach jetzt schon. Ich weiß gar nicht warum.
The stairs to lead to Lord and Lady Sophia's private chambers. No entry allowed. Please turn back.
Okay, dann gucke ich einmal nach unten. Ich will mir einfach dieses Schloss mal angucken. Finde ich interessant. Es ist halt auch alles, es ist halt eine riesige Map. Also was ist riesig, aber eine große Map und keine Räume, in die man reingehen kann. Das finde ich irgendwie. Also das ist dann. Ich weiß nicht, ist es so einfacher? Würde ich gerne, also fände ich interessant.
Are you one of the new squires? I hope you enjoy your stay. Levantine is a nice city to live in.
Okay. Ich kann hier mir echt jetzt noch die ganze Stadt anschauen.
The sound of flowing water and this breeze in the winds, they are so beautiful. This could be a perfect day if we only would take a hint and let me sit in peace.
Okay, hier kann ich... Nee, hier kann ich nicht mehr vorbei. Ah! Honor Medal. Okay. Inventory. Was ist das? Key Item. Eine Ehrenmedaille von irgendwem. Hallo?
Wow, you startled me there, Squire. What would you do if I fall to the flux because of it?
Lachen? In der Hauptsache würde ich lachen. Und hier ist jetzt so der normale Bereich, schätze ich mal.
So sieht immer noch nach Adligen aus. Okay. Ich kann nicht auf die Rasenfläche treten. Hier ist ein Shop. Hier sind mehrere Shops. Hier ist ein Turm. Das ist echt schick hier, die Stelle. Die ist cool. Echt cool gemacht. Ja, aber bevor ich hier alles absuche, das mache ich mal privat noch. Ich wollte bloß mal zeigen. Also es ist, wie gesagt, minimalistisch in vielen Stellen. Haben sie einfach darauf verlassen, dass sie halt relativ schicke Hintergründe zeichnen können. Ich glaube nicht, dass das einfach die Unity Assets, dass es einfach Unity Assets sind. Ich glaube, die sind eh nicht für solche Spiele, sondern eher für 3D-Spiele, oder? Also richtig 3D und nicht so nur in Teilen. Dann spreche ich gleich nochmal und dann gucken wir uns den ersten Tag des Trainings an. Mal schauen, wie lange das dauert, um festzustellen. Ja, mach ich vielleicht doch noch was. Ja, ich weiß es nicht. Ich bin so unentschlossen. Furchtbar. Ja, dann kann ich morgen mit voller Stärke rangehen, nachdem ich einmal durch die halbe Stadt gerannt bin auch noch. Bin ich etwa der Letzte? Achso, hier ist gar kein Durchgang. Young Master, the Master at Arms is waiting for you at the stables. Please meet him soon as you are able to. Oder zähle ich als die gesamte Gruppe jetzt einfach? Okay, sie sind zumindest nicht in meiner Tasche. Oh, die sind schon alle hier unten. You're late, Squire! Get here and start working. Ja, Jack. Now listen up, Squires. Horses are not merely beasts for burden. They are crucial companions for a knight. A horse gives one great advantage in combat, such as the mobility and power from momentum. A land strike from a mounted knight can be devastate even the toughest of foes in single impact. But power and mobility aren't the greatest advantages these horses give. Instead, it is to be noticeable. Mounted commanders are easily seen by their foot soldiers. Their commands can be better heard. Baron Riviere, the legendary knight known as the Moonblade, is known to be very skilled in mounted combat. A knight mount is a status symbol. A knight's mount. Such rare sort of wisdom. This is an outrage. You must be following this. This is it. Was? Okay, ich bin... We are learning to be knights, are we not? We should be on top of these horses, not behind them. Unfortunately, princess, that only applies to knights, not squires. Then what is the point of doing this? This is useless to learn. What will we never need to do? To do this again or not isn't the point of this training, Squire. Yes, you will probably never do this ever again, but someone will have to do it. Someone will have to clean your horses for you, so that as you can sit and lounge around lazily. Someone will have to feed them, so they have the strength to carry you on their backs. Do you even noticed that there are people, real people, doing all these things for you? Just like what I thought. Then this is the perfect training for you. I'll be back in a while. Don't stop picking up those niche, these nice squishing balls of dung. So when Lord Allen talked about duty, he meant shoveling shit out of the stable? The Master at Arms did have a point there, so most nobles tend to forget that there are people doing the small things we take for granted. I know, but still. I guess this is just not the kind of training I imagined it'd be. Zoom and I both know. This kind of lowly task is truly beneath nobility. Please don't bite me. Don't worry, Camille. She's quite sweet. See?
See, you can pet her like this. She won't bite you if you're nice to her. I see, I'm not quite used to all, task. As with me, and I would imagine none of us is. Yet it seems Lucien and Isaac are unmoved by his horrible stench. How could she, just stand it? Me? Well, it's a bit different for me. I've been the Leroux Cavalier since I was 14. I'm used to horses now. 14? I would imagine you need some training before being accepted into the ranks. But it's because you were a Leroux that the Cavalier allowed thee in such youth. Of course not. The Leroux hold their banner with pride, and even I have to earn my place there. It's why my Lord Uncle started teaching me to fight ever since I could handle a weapon. Back then I was 7, if I recall correctly. 7? Dear dears! Isn't it rare for a girl to train so early? Maybe. I've been watching Lord Uncle since I was a little, so it wasn't too odd for me. I guess if it's the Ravages that teaches you, it's to be expected. Wait, what? You were trained by the Ravager himself? He's my uncle. There's nothing weird about being sold by your uncle. Yes, but not everyone has the privilege of being a pupil of the legendary Lord Severin. He is a little lost. Who is this person you're talking about? Lord Severin Leroux, also named the Ravager, perhaps the greatest swordsman alive in the world. Legend has it that he's won 100 wars and has never been defeated in battle. I think I've heard about him battling the Fee forces as well. Do the elves never talk of him? No, not really. We don't speak about humans that much in general. Illy used to think that you are enigmatic creatures roaming the world outside the forest. If anyone is enigmatic, that would be the elves, Ilian. Anyway, I want to personally see what someone trained by the Ravager can do. This is a challenge, Deliverer. Hey, stop chatting and finish your work, squires. If you don't work faster, I make you clean the jumper pods as well. Jumperpods sind Nachttopf, oder? Finished at last. Now can we take a bath on mustard arms? A bath? Far from it. Your task for the day is merely halfway done. You see the entire carriage full of dung? You have to deliver it to a mud town west of the city. Mud town? Is it a town made of mud? No, not really. So why it called mud town? Because there's a river and it's muddy. I don't knock it. It's just a name. So why are we talking this dung pile there? Do they need it for something? For fertilizers. Got to send them fresh so the villagers can grow us good vegetables. Also Dünger. What is it I hear? Do you say chuckle at me, boy? Ha, another timid squire, I see. Not even brave enough to admit what he did. Is this how you want to live your nightly life, Isaac? Hiding when you're confronted? Is that wazzy kind of life the one you're aiming for? If not, then tell it to my face. Manure isn't used fresh, mustard arms. They have to compost for weeks before it can be used. If you use it straight from the horse, it won't be vegetables that grow, but weeds. Really? Yes, fresh dung contains too much water, which makes it easy for weeds to grow. If let to compost, the dung will dry up, which makes it easier for vegetables to grow. That's surprisingly insightful, Isaac. They're not so hard, isn't it, Squire? Now, instead of being known as meek, Azar will think you're not knowledgeable. You do seem to have know-how about agriculture. Do plainsmen do a lot of farming? Not that much, I just learned about it. Now listen up, squires. This is a very important lesson.
More often than not, traveling is a dangerous task. Everyone roads are infested with wild animals and criminals alike. To mitigate these dangers, you should split into parties of 3 and prepare for encounters. A party of 3 can work well together. More than that, and the fight turns cluttered and chaotic. Also, while these 3 stand in front lines, the other can handle other tasks, such as gardening the cart. I would prefer to take the vanguard rather than being in the proximity of an honest stench. Me too. Let me go ahead and have a swing of my axe. You know, to take a while to have all of you fight over who doesn't want. So here's how it goes. Reynard, pick two to go with you and range ahead. The rest will stay with the cart and depart a few minutes after you. Yeah, at least it's time to fight some wild animals. You can switch active party members to receive any time out of combat. To do it, access the menu and change the party composition. The active party is the team that will fight battles. The party leader cannot be set to reserve and must always remain in the active party. Ja, ich weiß, wie Rollenspiele funktionieren. Vor allem, wenn sie eigentlich nur Standardsachen verwenden, aber wie gesagt, schön geschrieben sind. Momentan wäre es mit Aria und Camille. Nein! Nein! So, mache ich das erstmal. Sind sie alle Level 2? Ja, okay, also ist das halt ein Level für die gesamte Party. Ich kann mir auch vorstellen, dass es einfach immer nur nach Missionen Level up gibt. You can reach Mudtown to a mountain path just past the city church. Don't forget to pray often at those small shrines. You never know when bad things may happen. Okay, dann muss ich die Kirche suchen. Ja, dann würde ich mal sagen, den Auftrag gucken wir uns einfach an. Was passiert, wie die Gruppe so funktioniert, ob man überhaupt Erfahrungspunkte kriegt. Das würde mich nämlich auch interessieren und mich auch freuen. Ich mag Erfahrungspunkte. Also, dann joggen wir hier mal vorbei. Dankeschön. Dankeschön, Dankeschön. Hallo. Ja, ich bin ja gestern schon mal vorbeigelaufen und ihr seid immer noch hier. Hui. Habe ich Geld? Nö. Also kann ich auch nichts kaufen. Ist das die Kirche? Excuse me, can you spare a moment for Deus Valaros, the one true God? Our church offers enlightenment for those who are lost in their path and follow the Deus. To follow the Deus. Ah, okay, da wird es angezeigt. Ist das der Weg? Be careful of the savage beasts lurking in the mountains. They attack anyone they see. Avoid combat will save you time and effort. It's always an opinion to consider. Wenn ich keine Erfahrungspunkte kriegen sollte, gibt es keinen Grund zu kämpfen. Aber ich will erstmal gucken, ob das der Fall ist. Okay, du bist am schnellsten. Und ja. Und du ziehst die Karte. Die letzte Spinne, die da noch gut durch ist. Falls es nötig sein sollte. Ah, es gibt Erfahrungspunkte, sehr schön. Ja, ich werde hier einfach können wir machen und wir decken jetzt nicht mehr viel reden, außer es taucht was wirklich Neues auf. Ja, Zeug. Mal gucken. Shirt und Boden. Also wir haben 3 Stoff und 3 Rüstung. Loot. Okay. Ich weiß nicht, ob es Materialien oder halt einfach Zeug zum Verkaufen ist. Aber Zeug zum Verkaufen fände ich sinnvoll, weil wir kriegen kein Geld von Monstern, was ich für sehr sinnvoll halte und sehr gut halte. Das finde ich immer Quatsch, wenn irgendwelche Viecher einfach nur Geld dabei haben. Ich habe eine... Vielleicht klappt das. Vielleicht reicht das. Au, das tut auch weh. Volley. Komm, reicht das? Ja, immerhin für 2. Und Rena darf sitzen holen mit seiner kleinen Axt. Klein. Total winzig. Also... Ja, jetzt habe ich doch... Egal. Hier. Und ein weiterer Sieg für unsere mutige Gruppe und Defensive Stance Point Study and Tempered Combat. Ja, aber es werden ja eh alle trainiert. Also ist das ja ziemlich Wumpe. Was habe ich denn da gerade bekommen? Du kannst die Story angucken, Charaktere. Okay, ich dachte eigentlich, sie hätten jetzt irgendwas gelernt. Schade. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wo wir hin müssen. Ich habe vergessen, wie die schon war. Ah, ich schätze hier hin. There it is. The cart from Levantine has arrived. Greeting, villagers. We are here to deliver the contents of the cart on behalf of Lord Alan. Look at this. Such a big pile. Indeed. And the stench is sickening. Is it really? Somewhat is. But at least there were beasts to fight. I thought I was going to be a boring trip, but it was kind of fun, I'd say. What, are you happy to hurt animals, Winner? Do humans find it fun? Of course, the heat of combat, the feeling of your weapon hitting a foe. It's exhilarating. Illy doesn't understand. Don't worry, Illy. Me neither. The cart is yours now. Please take care of it. We will. Please inform Lord Levant that we are truly grateful for this. Never has seen someone so happy over dung. In the castle the heap is nothing but filth, but here they have their uses. Turning filth into something useful, but Alan doesn't know what his people need. Ellie thinks it's very clever. She will tell her mother about one day. Is this how a wise man rules? Duty to the people, huh? At any rate, we should return. The sun will set soon. Right now, does this endurance know no bound, Lucien? I would assume that it does not. Why don't we take a look around for a bit before walking back? Seeing how the commoners are doing is part of Noble's duty too, right? That's a good idea, really. Very well, let's take a rest for a while before going back. Okay, wir gucken uns noch das Dorf an und dann würde ich sagen, beende ich das hier mal langsam. Aber wie gesagt, ich finde es sehr schön und ich finde das ein interessanter Storyansatz. Ja, sie haben eine Wassermühle. Sie haben einen Wagen voll Scheiße.
He likes this village. It's so peaceful, so different from the city and castle. The village remains Illy of her home. Do many humans live like this?
Unfortunately, Matan is an exception. Since it's really reachable from Levantine, the village has always been safe from outlaws. But many can say the same. Indeed, prosperous villages are rare out here. And if there are any of, they often become ripe targets for bandits and murderers. The realm is a dangerous place. Alien. It's not always like this. Sometimes people are so poor they have no choice but to become bandits. If living honest lives isn't enough to feed their families and they must pay taxes to the nobles, wouldn't you do that as well? We may see the outlaws simply from the surface, but there's always a bigger story behind it. Nobody wants to be criminals, because they're born evil.
I think there's no need to put ourselves in that place. Deus Valerius created a law born to serve us, the noble castle. In turn, we are to guide to protecting. This is how the Deus wrote the world, and this is how it should be. If one cannot afford to pay taxes, they may serve the realm in other ways, such as becoming soldiers. Never is there an excuse to take what it's not rightful. Such atrocities simply cannot be justified.
I agree with that. Soldiering is much more exciting than a peaceful life anyway. Seriously, don't people get bored here? There are no fights, no dangers. I'd die in a week. Hey boy, yes, you're there. Yes, you boy, come here. Er hat ein Gesicht. Cameron, nicht Cameron.
Yes, master. Did you call for me?
Are there any giant beasts around here we can hunt? Any renegades we can squash?
No, there's nothing like them around here.
See? That's so boring. Don't you agree with me, kid?
Well, a bit.
Are there any main giant beasts, robbers and renegades outside, master? I've always wanted to leave the village and travel, but I don't know what's out there.
You should be thankful to have good crops every year and not starve. Some villages out there are starving to death. If those kinds of people want to leave their homes, I can understand. But here, this village is already far better off than most in the realm. Why would you even want to leave?
It's my father, young master. I want to go outside the village to look for him. He hasn't returned for years and I haven't heard anything from him. But I'm sure he must be out there somewhere.
Are you sure you want to do that? It's a dangerous world out there. A different kind of place than this peaceful village. A boy like you won't survive for long. How are you going to find him if you can't take care of yourself?
I guess you're right, miss. A kid like me would have little chance fighting beasts and bandits, but I can always avoid them, right?
Avoiding enemies might be easy at first glance, but life isn't that simple. There will be inevitability for encounters that you have no choice but to face. The more you avoid enemies, the less you be trained, physically and mentally. There'll be fewer fights, but the ones you have to face will be harder.
Richtig schleichen zu lernen und an Leuten vorbeizukommen ist allerdings auch ein ziemlich hartes Training.
That doesn't just go for you. It goes for us as well. That's why it's not always wise to avoid enemies, just because we are lazy.
I see, then I guess I should start training from now.
After everything she said, you're still going to leave this village someday?
Of course, master. If words can put my spirits down, how am I ever going to find my father? Oh, look at this young lad. More villagers should learn from our confidence. What's your name, brave kid?
It's Cameron, master.
Cameron, huh? Good luck finding a father. If we ever meet again, tell me what you've seen in your travels. Now go back to what you were doing. The crops won't farm themselves, you know.
Will do, Master. Thank you for encouraging me. You shouldn't have encouraged him, Elder. He's but a kid.
Yeah, the girl who started wielding weapons at 7 wants to lecture me about this.
It's getting late. We should get going. Master at Arms must be waiting for us.
Es sind schön unterschiedliche Charaktere. Alle 6. Also, ich finde die Harmonie zwischen ein paar von denen echt interessant. Und ja, das Spiel werde ich definitiv ein bisschen weiterspielen. Ja, jetzt erst bei 50 Minuten. Na gut, theoretisch gesehen bin ich bei 1,5 Stunden, weil ich jede Charakter-Anfangsstory gespielt habe. Und ich hoffe, ihr fandet das interessant und ihr gebt dem Spiel vielleicht sogar eine Chance. Wenn ihr ein bisschen halt so auf so klassische Spiele steht, und ich finde den Story-Ansatz tatsächlich sehr nett. Mal gucken, was da noch kommt, weil man hat im Intro ja auch was wie Monster und Dämonen gesehen und nicht nur Tiere. Daher bin ich, wie gesagt, gespannt, was da rumkommt. Und falls ihr das herausfindet, könnt ihr ja schreiben, wie ihr es fandet. Gehabt euch wohl, euer Semmi.